Welcome back, guys. We're continuing on with this hardest challenge yet series where we're only using female drivers, and we're on the sprint race at the Red Bull Ring Austrian Grand Prix, and it's raining for the entire race. So it might be a bit of a boring one. There's not really much. I'm not going to put any extra fuel on. Well, I suppose I could put one lap of extra fuel on. Yeah, so there's not going to be any DRS, and this race is primarily a DRS track. So it's going to be interesting. I think we're all good. So we've qualified in 11th with Maskell. Not great, but
We're ready for
might be able to salvage
Here
something.
in Austria, we're all ready to go for the sprint. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Oh, good. Looks like we had a better start than Vesti. So once again, we've got Vesti and Lawson and Schumacher up qualifying high. So qualifying is all over the place as it has been all season. Well, we lost a position with Maskell, that's not good. Yeah, so with there not being any DRS, with it raining, I can't see many overtakes happening. So I think we're probably just going to have to fast forward this sprint race. Nothing to do really in terms of strategy. So yeah, let's just fast forward. Oh, Maskell's gone and lost 2 positions on that corner. She's terrible in the rain. Both of my drivers are bad in the rain. We've only got about 50 out of 100 on their rain stat. So, rain is never a good thing for our drivers. Ramirez always seems to do okay though, even though her stat is terrible. Oh, De Vries has come off the track.
2 secs, there's been a crash.
I thought
There's
it
a
was
yellow
Maskell for a
flag now.
second, but luckily not. Okay, so the only thing that we need to pay attention to here is the tyres, just in case we start to burn them up really badly. But it doesn't look like that's happening. Ramirez has opened up a nice big lead out in front. We've got quite a lot of fuel, so we probably won't run out of fuel even though we're pushing. And Maskell's got herself up into 8th position. So as you can see here, we're using a lot more tyre than the projection says that we should be doing. So let's cool the tyres down. It's because we're very close to it being a slick track. So we need to cool them tyres down. Yeah, look at Ramirez go. She's built up a 14-second lead. I don't know why the Williams do so well around the Red Bull Ring. I don't know whether it's scripted or something to do with how the car is designed. Right, I think we're safe to push on the tyres now with 3 laps to go. Don't think there's any point in pushing with Ramirez. Just need to make sure we don't run out of fuel, which it looks like we are fine with. So yeah, really good sprint race. So luckily it's not raining on the main race, so that might be a bit more interesting. Yeah, she gained 3 positions, very good. Well done, Maskell. Okay, let's see what tyre strategies we're going for. So this has not got any tyre to play with. So I think it is better to do a 2-stop. This hasn't got any tyre to play with either. So I think what we should do is 2 mediums and a soft. Yeah, 2 mediums and a soft, that's what we're going for. I don't know why this keeps reverting back when you revert. So annoying. Every time you press revert and then change the screen, it reverts back. Rather annoying glitch. Okay, I think we are good to go.
Here among the Austrian mountains, it's the race we've all been waiting for. It's the Austrian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
So ideally, Ramirez would do the same thing that she did in the sprint race, but it's not looking like that's going to happen. Maskell's lost a couple of positions. But at least we managed to hold on to first position, that's good. So hopefully we can build up a lead on this lap. Look at the other drivers. You've got McLaren in first position, not including us, and last position. They're all over the bloody shop. Well, unfortunately, we haven't broken the DRS. But I don't think there's a DRS until the end of this long straight, so we might be able to break it here. Oh no, let's have a look. There is a DRS. There must be an activation point at the end of this straight. It doesn't show you on the mini-map. Let's have a look on here. Oh, that's annoying. What's happened here? Oh, the bloody game has glitched on me. Right. I'm going to have to restart the game. So I'll be back with you in a second. Okay, we're back where we were. Right, so what I was about to do, and luckily it hasn't glitched on me, was to have a look to see where the activation point is. So yeah, you have got one just here at the end of the start-finish straight. So it doesn't show you that on the mini-map. It shows you that one there, and this one up here. But it doesn't show you this one here. So that's interesting. Right then, so Ramirez is opening up a gap, but we don't really want to be pushing on the fuel or the tyre, so I'm gonna stop pushing. Maskell is back to 8th position, but again I don't really want to be pushing the tyre or the fuel, so she might end up dropping a few positions. So let's just advance time a bit, because we're not really doing anything in terms of tyre, or in terms of strategy, sorry, at the moment. Okay, so Lawson has caught up to Ramirez. So I'm gonna try topping up the battery. Can't really risk harvesting the battery because Vesti is so close to us. I don't really want to risk dropping into 3rd position. So I might try top up the battery, or I might try harvest. Oh no, she's actually just dropped quite far back, Maskell has, so it's not even looking like I'm going to be able to top up. Let's just attack momentarily just to get back on the back of Sonoda. She's actually dropped miles behind now. Right, I'm gonna have to give that DRS up. Okay, let's see if we can harvest now with Ramirez, because there's a big gap to third position. Harvesting is pretty dangerous. Dropping out of DRS. But she's built up a nice amount of battery anyway. So it's basically full now. So let's conserve on the fuel. And I might even just try and conserve a bit of tyre as well. So Ramirez is doing fine at the moment, but she has got Norris coming in close in third, so that might get a bit awkward. Maskell has dropped down to 9th. Let's see if we can top up some battery with it. Yeah, she's so rough on the tyres. But everything's going okay at the moment. We've got Maskell coming up to her pit in 2 laps time. So let's just tell her to pit. Now we have got tyre to spare, but because she's using more than the projected, I'm not going to be able to push. I'm just going to have to leave it on standard. Let's have a look, see where Maskell comes out. So she's out in a lot of open space, but there's not really much I can do with her. I could try and... Is Albon already pitted? Yeah, Albon's already pitted, so she's just going to be sitting behind Albon.
The window is open.
Unfortunately, Ramirez has dropped quite far behind Norris, so she's not going to be getting any DRS. Just going to do one more lap with it. But if I hadn't have cooled the tyres down, then she would have used more than the projected as well. So we haven't got as much tyre spare as it might appear that we have. Right, so with Maskell, she is dropping behind. So I think what we're going to do with Maskell, if we can get the DRS with it, which it looks like we are,
Watch the white line on exit.
then I'm going to push on, see if I can get the overtake done on Piastri. Ramirez has come out in a lot of space. Just going to try and warm the tyres up.
Let's go push.
Okay, so I'm going to use the battery with Maskell, see if we can catch up to Tsunoda. Unfortunately, Zhou has overtaken Ramirez. Might be able to re-overtake him here. Might even be worth using the battery.
Yeah. Deploy.
No. No. She's going to get the overtake, but we're going to be giving away DRS. So I might wait to push until the following lap. Now I can't really push on these tyres that much. I can push a little bit, but
Okay, back off.
right, I'm going to try and get on the back of Ocon.
Can use the overtake.
So Ocon's yet to pit. Vesti's used a lot of his soft tyres as well. So everybody's on different tyre strategies,
Stopping now.
which could be good because it means there's going to be a lot of spaces. Didn't quite manage the overtake there, but we might be able to get it on the next corner. No, not quite. Okay. Yeah, this is a bit awkward being stuck behind somebody who's on old tyres.
Let's use up the overtake. Yeah, we're back on low on back again.
We've got it done. We've got it done though. We just need to overtake Vesti on this next corner. It's not looking like she's gonna do it. That was terrible. What was that? So it's quite difficult to tell who is where with everybody on different tyre strategies. It's difficult to know whether to push on the tyres or the fuel, or to conserve. Well, Maskell needs to conserve. She's not able to catch up to Sonoda, so she may as well conserve while battling with Schumacher. So let's see if we can break the DRS with Vesti. If we can't, then there's no point in pushing on the fuel. So let's give it one more lap. Well, it's looking like she is going to break the DRS. It's very close though. So yeah, I think I am going to push on, see if I can get on the back of Lawson if possible. Let's just advance time a little bit. We are gradually catching up with Lawson. Maskell's just about managing to stick with Schumacher. Okay, so now we're on the back of Lawson. We may as well conserve the rest of the fuel
She's
now.
left the coast in turn 1.
Don't think there's any point in pushing the tyres either.
You can afford to drop back.
So we're not going to be breaking free at the moment. Maskell is on the verge of falling out of DRS. So I'm going to stop conserving with Maskell because she's literally just dropped out of DRS as well. That's a shame. Okay, I'm going to try and top up. So Norris is on a completely different strategy to us. I think he's just on a one-stop. So it's going to be very challenging to know what we're going to have to do here. Because we need to make a stop
And we've had a crash on track.
and catch up 20 seconds. Right,
VSC.
we don't need conserve anymore.
Positive on the delta.
So what we're going to do is try and deploy, build up as much of a lead as possible, and then pit.
Let's close the gap now.
Yeah, it's going to be awkward, this is. Maybe I shouldn't deploy. Maybe I'll save the battery for fighting on the last stint. Yeah, I probably should have pitted during this safety car. Is it worth pitting now? Is the safety car going to last much longer? It's definitely a risk. Right, so I think we've got a set of hards that we can go on to. So if we were going to pit now, and we could go on a set of hards and push them to the end. So that, yeah, that's what I should have done. Hopefully I haven't missed my opportunity. Yeah, let's do it. I might have cocked this up.
And we'll box this lap.
Gonna do the same with Maskell. Nice, the safety car lasted for the whole duration of our pit, so we didn't cock it up, thankfully. Unfortunately, we came out behind Lawson. That's annoying. We're stuck in a bit of a DRS train.
VSC ending.
So,
Let's use the overtake.
do we use the battery now to try and get through this DRS train? Sonoda is on 55%, so he needs to pit. So we should be able, or not should, but we might be able to overtake Sonoda. If Lawson overtakes, we might be able to follow him through. Let's just see how it goes. Yeah, it's not looking good actually. Yeah, that's not good. So we're stuck. We've used our battery. And Norris is gaining time on us. Every lap that we're stuck behind these pair, Norris is gaining time on us. Nice. Oh no, I thought she was going to get the overtake then. She pulled out of it. God damn it. Maskell's lost a position. That's annoying.
Track is currently low.
Oh no. Go on, overtake them both. Overtake them both. Oh, fail. Fail. Yeah, it's not ideal being stuck behind these pair. Right, we should be able to take Sonoda on the next corner. Oh no, it looks like he's going to get the DRS. For God's sake, so we're going to have to wait another lap. Let's see if we got the DRS. That was brilliant. That was the perfect time to overtake there. We got the overtake and the DRS. Okay, so we are just outside of DRS of Lawson. We should be able to bridge that gap fairly easily. Maskell's got herself on the back of Vesti, that's good. So now... Oh, Maskell's just picked up a penalty. What did you do? You were doing so well.
There's a yellow flag now.
She was doing so well. What did she do?
Now we're just proceeding through turn 4. Now there's an inviting opportunity there. The car's coming together right there. And they'll have to pick themselves
I don't
up
know,
after
that did not look like it was a penalty. Minor suspension, so it shouldn't really harm her race too much. Okay, we seem to be catching up with Norris. So it might be a better idea here to not try and overtake Lawson and conserve the fuel, but no, let's just push on to the back of Norris and then conserve the fuel behind him. Oh, I'm disappointed for Maskell. It cost her a bit of tyre as well, so she's going to have to change the tyre pace. So with her 5-second penalty, she's possibly going to finish 10th now instead of 7th. That's a shame. Right, let's just advance time, see if we can get onto the back of Norris. Unfortunately, we are dragging Lawson along with us with all the DRSs. Maskell doesn't seem to be catching up with Verstappen, so I'm going to stop pushing on the fuel. Okay, so we've actually overtaken Norris now, so we're going to need to conserve
Just do lift and coasting.
conserve the fuel. Yeah, it's looking like Ramirez is going to get an easy victory here. There's nothing really to be done for Maskell. She's just going to end up losing a load of places due to the penalty. Yeah, so I think that's all she wrote for this race. Nothing left to do. She might get a point for 10th position. I think that's it.
Now that's a really fantastic...
Yeah, so she did manage to get another point. Would have been nice to finish 7th and get 6 points, but nothing can be done about that. So yeah, it worked out well. We were lucky that we didn't run out of time on the virtual safety car, because I was a little bit indecisive not coming in immediately, but fortunately it didn't cost us and we got a decent race result. So we've extended... oh no, we didn't. I was looking at the drivers. So we've lost 5 points to Alpine, so we're only 43 points ahead. So yeah, I think it's going to be a very close finish to this season, because we don't seem to be running away with it like I thought we might have done. And next up we are at Silverstone. So hope you enjoyed it and join me again in the next one. See you soon. Take care.